Thanksgiving, my birthday, and a surprise week-long vacation. Did it wreck my weight loss goals? Let's find out in November's monthly progress report. I do these progress reports because I really think it's helpful for people to look and really see what do the numbers look like in a typical month, and how much does your weight fluctuate, and that kind of thing. So we'll talk about some of the challenges I faced this month. We'll talk about my numbers and what I learned. So there were 3 big challenges this month. First of all, my birthday, which, that's just basically one big cheat day. Then there's Thanksgiving, which is another big cheat day. And a week-long vacation, which we were so graciously gifted, and it was wonderful. But then of course that brings a weight loss challenge, right? Because you have to strike that balance between enjoying yourself and still kind of staying on plan as best you can. So one of my goals is to walk 6 miles every day, and I absolutely did that every single day, at least 6 miles, and that's a total of 434,896 steps for the month of November. And now we talk about the weight. I started out November 1st at a 7-day average of 155.86. My goal was to be down to 153.86. That should have been a 2-pound weight loss. However, I didn't hit my weight loss goal. I ended the month at 155.14, which is still a 0.72 pound weight loss, but it's not quite my goal. Overall, I was pleased with that because we were on vacation, there was a lot of stuff going on, and overall, I'm happy with the result. It's still a loss, it's still a victory, and I'm claiming it. So let's talk about fluctuations, highs and lows. So on a single day, my highest weight was 160.4. Ooh, that one hurt. And not because 160 is a bad weight, but just because when you hit that next bracket, if you're in the 150s solidly, and then one day you're like, ooh, in the 160s again, it's just tough. Let's talk about my lowest day. I actually had that this morning. The weight was 153, which is the lowest that I have been in this whole weight loss journey. The most my weight fluctuated within 1 week was 4.8 pounds. So again, that's why I say weigh every day, because you really have so much more data to work with then. You can really see, is this a pattern, or is this like there's an outlier up here? If you'd like to see even more in-depth numbers, like every single day, what did I weigh? You can go over to my website. I'm gonna have the screenshot of the spreadsheet. And if you're on YouTube right now, I'll just link to that in the description. I did have a goal to start working on getting my first pull-up, but I really didn't get very far on that goal. I wasn't very consistent. It was a busy month. We were out of town and there were no pull-up bars where I was. I'm just gonna put it on the shelf for next year. So let's talk about December. It is a challenging month for weight loss, right? I mean, there's a ton that will get you off track, and really it's just a matter of, do you want to kind of stay on the track, do you want to get off the track a little bit, or do you want to just go way off the track? And it's your choice. I personally am going to try to stay on the tracks as much as possible while still enjoying myself. So there are a lot of parties, that's going to be challenging parties, and like baking that you just do for people, and there's just a lot of things going on this month, and you're just busier in general, which makes it harder to stick to plan. So my goals for this month, even though maybe it's a little bit aggressive, I still want to try to lose 2 pounds for the month. That's about a ½ pound a week. So we'll see. I really want to be down below that overweight range on the BMI. And if I do lose 2 pounds, I will be under there. So I really want to finish the year strong. I feel like even, during the holidays, even if you just make a little goal, maybe nothing too strenuous, it can help keep you from going way off the tracks. I still want to enjoy myself, but I don't want to just completely wreck my whole plan. Speaking of plans, what my plan will be is the good old reliable intermittent fasting and walking. So I'll do intermittent fasting where I eat 1 big meal a day for Monday through Saturday, and I drink coffee 3 times a day on those days. And then on Sunday, I just eat whatever I want, whenever I want. And I'll also walk 6 miles every day. And I'll continue to weigh myself every day too. I will say, if I do find that I'm having to go to a lot of different parties and I feel like I'm just constantly, off plan, what I'll probably start to do is at those parties, I'll go more for like the higher protein, lower carb type thing, just because I know that's what'll fill me up. So if I keep grabbing the cheese and the meats, I won't eat nearly as much as if I, just stood over there and popped M&Ms. It's just a basic damage control type thing. So the big lesson I learned this month was, you can still go on vacation, have a great time. You may gain a little bit of weight, but it's all fine. You just have to get right back on plan, keep working the plan, and you're gonna be fine. I also learned the scale can become scary even if you take a short break from it. I wasn't weighing myself every day when I was on vacation because I forgot my scale. And I mean, I'm not saying that you have to take your scale. I was really just doing it for scientific purposes. I wanted to bring it with me just to see how much my weight really fluctuated on vacation, but instead I just had to wait until I got back, and I felt a little bit of nervousness. It has become so just habitual to me to weigh. I kind of forgot that it really can be, some fear there. So that's why I really encourage you, just start weighing yourself every day. That fear goes away. And if you do stop weighing yourself, that fear can start to build back up. So I'm curious, how was your November and how's your December looking? Are you gonna just really try to buckle down and lose a bunch? Are you gonna try to maybe just maintain? Or are you just gonna go completely off the tracks? And if you've had success maintaining during the holidays, tell us in the comments below, how did you do it? What are some little tips and tricks? Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe down below.